And please, kindly, as you come in, please like the video.
My name is Jillian. I'm 20 years old. I'm from Canada. The highest level of education completed was high school. I decided not to go to college, and I said I'm single, right?
And then what do you do for work?
I'm a writer.
Okay. It's not for Vice though, right?
No,
Okay.
no, I saw that in the comments.
Yeah, fuck
No.
Vice. Okay. What about you?
Hi, my name is Hollywood. I'm a certified.
Ladies, always keep it classy and never ever trashy. And there can be, I wouldn't even say there's a thin line between classy and trashy, but there's a thin line between bedroom clothes and public clothes, beach clothes and church clothes. Y'all seem to not know the difference. And then there's a difference between how you should be dressing or could be dressing as a single woman and even as a woman in a relationship. And then on top of that, when you're a mama, there's differences. And clearly, y'all don't know the difference. Okay, it's the outfit though. You a mom. We know that. We know he said that. Social media was quick to drag him. Don't date a baddie if you're going to be this insecure. He dated a baddie because he liked her. He thought she was attractive. He thought her personality was great. That doesn't give this baddie the okay to dress in a way that he would otherwise not approve of. That doesn't make him insecure. It makes him sure in who he is. Ladies, you are a reflection of your man. Another road, not you jealous of your baby mama. You're right, she's a mom, not a wife. Well, we can tell that she's not a wife and the rest of y'all aren't, clearly by your reactions, but okay. He doubled down and said, we already know the generation, blue chicks things. This is my family and my representation, he continued. I have standards and morals to what I believe. I rest my case. So she's a new mom and she looks so great and is having a great time and not even doing too much, says non-wives. Instead of being dope and gassing a new mom of having fun, you choose to try and check her with a gossip blog quote in front of the world. And then KEKE says, I wish I had taken more photos. I wish I had taken more photos. You should be gassing her up for just having your baby instead of telling her what she should and shouldn't wear. Why are you so insecure? You shouldn't have dated a baddie if you insecure about what she wear outside. You just mad because you at home with the baby. Shame, insult, shame, insult, shame, insult. But they failed to even get the message. But let's talk about what insecure really means. And let's talk about what standards mean, because clearly these females, these girls don't even know what that means. While since you just throwing around terms, not confident or assured, uncertain and anxious. Okay? That's what insecure means. A level of quality or attainment. So he's saying he has a certain level of quality in for which he expects for his woman and the mother of his child to live by, to act as. He holds her to a certain standard. Why? Because she is his woman. He loves her. He cares for her. He cares for her safety and her well-being. Ladies, when men have standards, that is a part of his protection, in case you didn't know. So if your man doesn't want you walking around with your behind out, that's a part of him protecting you, because he's a man. So he knows how men think. If you have ever had a man in your life who finds you sexually attractive, like your man, your boyfriend, your husband, he likes when you toot it up when you bend down to pick up something. He likes when you bending over the couch, messing with the children. He likes when you walk around in those booty shorts. He likes when you wear that bustier bra. He likes when you come out of the bathroom after taking a shower in that lingerie that he likes in his favorite color, or the color that makes your skin look good. He is a man. So he knows how men think. So if you're walking around with your ass sets out, He knows there are men looking like, oh, look at that ace on her. Oh, look at them cheeks. I could clap them right now. Clap, 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 clap. Oh, let me see. Ooh, let me see how she moves. Ooh, look how she been down. She been down, y'all. She been down. What KEKE was wearing looked like lingerie. It looked like lingerie. It looked like something that she should be wearing to bed. It looks like something that she should be making babies in. That's something you wear for your man. Oh, looks like she got her inspiration from Sierra. Right? You just insecure. Why date a baddie if you're gonna be upset about how she look good out in public? We need to redefine what baddie means. A baddie shouldn't only be what she looks like on the outside, but it also should be her character, how well she listens, how well she understands and comprehends. Not just her walking around with her ace and titties out. What is wrong with y'all? Ladies, I'm talking to you, girls, females, the ones who think like this. And y'all, I'm a little bit on one today because my comments really have been ridiculous. Y'all have standards and expectations of the type of men who approach you, who take you out, who marry you. But when a man has standards for himself, he's insecure, he's not confident, he's not assured, he's uncertain, he's anxious. Well, I'm all that in a bag of chips and I'm a boss bee and I deserve this and I deserve that. Well, what about when men know what they deserve and they enforce the standards on you as a woman, on you as his woman? What about that? Y'all only want things to apply to you when it benefits you. But when it doesn't benefit you, or when you actually have to listen and respect what someone says, you don't want to hear it. Then they're insecure. Then they're not a man. They're weak. They jealous. They're upset. Y'all only want double standards, again, when it applies to you, when it benefits you. But did y'all even hear the message that he was giving? He's saying she shouldn't be wearing that. I don't want my woman out here with her booty cheeks out. She could have wore like a pencil skirt. And it still would have been just as sexy, but she would have been more covered. She would have shown more respect for her man and the father of her child. The man who she opened her legs for, the man who she committed to. Where has the respect gone, ladies, for the men that y'all choose? Ladies, I say this over here. The way you show your man love is through respect, and that includes listening to him when he says, I don't like when you're wearing this. And why aren't y'all even checking to see if your man likes your outfit before you go outside anyway? Or why aren't you checking in with your man to see if he is okay with you posting that picture? Y'all have zero consideration for anyone. If you should have consideration for anyone, it should be your man. It should be your children. And you a mama. You are supposed to be the leading example for who you want your children to be. If you are a woman, if you have a son, you should be the example for the type of woman who you want your son to wed, to marry, to make a mother. If you have a daughter, you obviously should be a good example for the type of woman you want your daughter to be. It doesn't matter how old your child is. The internet is forever, and it ain't going away anytime soon. Selfish, lack of accountability. And clearly y'all cannot comprehend or understand or not willing to listen to what men want, to what men need, which is respect. Thank you, Eugene, for your $5 donation. The boyfriend's name is definitely not Russell Wilson. Well, kudos to him for standing up, for saying something. Despite all these hyenas cackling back and forth. So shout out to him. Standards. They hate that word. Y'all hate standards being put on y'all. Yeah, I agree. Like, it was cute, but it wasn't something that the public needed to see. Or it could have been adjusted. She didn't need for it to be sheer throughout. Some of these Black women don't realize that being fully covered is sexy as well. Being naked is sexy, being half naked is sexy, and being fully covered is sexy. You have to understand, ladies, which outfit is appropriate for which events. And then also consider your relationship status. Ladies, men can see your body. Men can see your curves when you're wearing a dress like this. But my husband can still see my curves, can still see my booty poking, can still see my silhouettes. Ladies, y'all don't leave anything for imagination at all. Y'all are mad y'all are being called 304s. Y'all are mad y'all are not being respected. Y'all are mad that you're being over-sexualized. But you're wearing things like this. Leave something to men's imagination. Firstly. Secondly, let's go back to the whole respect factor. If you have a man, you have to regard his preferences in terms of how you look in public. It is not that hard. Y'all don't want your man wearing them gray jogging pants. Y'all say something when you think he looking good walking out the door. Ooh, who you trying to impress? But when the mirror is put on you, you don't want to hear it. You have all types of comebacks. Let's go back to how his standards are part of his protection. Again, ladies, your man knows how men think because he's a man. He doesn't want you walking around naked, showing off your assets to every single man you walk next to down the street, in the store. And if you committed to him, if you have his children, if you get in the bed with him at night, it is completely appropriate to consider his likes and dislikes in terms of your appearance, especially if you're looking a certain type of way in public. But my thing is with y'all are not celebrities, but y'all think y'all are because y'all got little, funky 10,000 followers on Instagram. Y'all are not celebrities. But y'all are looking at celebrities as examples for how you should live your life, and they're horrible examples, and they're going to leave their actions. If you copy them, they're going to leave you alone and broken and trying to figure out how come things aren't going your way. It's because you're trying to emulate what you see in music, what you see in media. These people are not idols. Stop idolizing celebrities. Y'all don't even have the mindset on how to be a wife. And then one of the comments said, oh, she's your baby mama, not a wife. Well, she's showing why. I meant to look up how long that KEKE Palmer and her boyfriend had been dating, but I forgot. But he probably should have vetted her longer. See, my thing is, KEKE Palmer, and the thing is, I don't have an issue with her, okay? I don't have like an issue with KEKE Palmer of herself, right? But my thing is, KEKE Palmer, she has recently, like within the past few years, bloomed into her beauty. We all saw Killa and the Bee. KEKE Palmer has always looked like not so cute, or the okay girl. She's always looked like that. But then she had a baby. She became grown. She had a baby, that baby weight with her hips and thighs and all of that. She's on magazine covers and people are saying, oh, KEKE looks good. Da, da, da. And she let that clout get to her head. Y'all letting this clout get to y'all head because y'all little booties and thighs. But what about what's in your mind? Y'all wondering why men are dating out. Your Black men are dating out. It's because you all still fail to look inward to fix the issues that are in your life, to include taking accountability and being willing to listen to sound advice and listen to men. Your man's standards are to be respected, ladies, and they're to be acted upon. And y'all wonder why y'all aren't getting married? Y'all wondering why only 25-30% of y'all are getting married? Because y'all have no respect. Y'all have no dignity. Y'all think every time a man has standards, again, he's insecure. when really he's trying to hold you to a higher standard because he holds himself to a higher standard. Because you are a reflection of him. Just like how Sierra came out looking like how she was looking. She was a reflection of Russell, of her husband. That's why people had things to say. Just like how you go to the store and it's somebody's child screaming and crying and rolling all over the floor. You look at that kid, you look at that kid like, where your mama at?
Where's your mother?
You off the leash. Your mama has no control over you. Similar thing, ladies. Live your best life, queen. Yes, if you want to wear that outfit, then put it on. Horrible advice. Stop calling each other queens because y'all aren't acting like queens. You all have no class, no couth, and no dignity for yourselves if you're out here showing your ace. Y'all not queens because you don't have a husband. Half of y'all don't even have a man, and y'all saying, oh, he insecure. At least KEKE has a man. Y'all can't keep men, but y'all telling her, put it on. If you want to put that outfit on, put it on. You can't keep a man. Matter of fact, you're in someone's rotation. Ladies, get y'all some new friends. If you want to become a quality wife, to respectable man, a man worth something, get you some new friends. Don't get you friends who hype up things that you shouldn't be doing, who encourage you to wear your booty out, who encourage you to come to the club all the time with them, and you have a man. You just mad because you at home with the baby. Well, that's something they coordinated. That's irrelevant. That's an irrelevant point. It's stupid. It's stupid. Y'all complain about standards, but y'all are saying the community can only get better if we hold men to a higher standard. But what about you? Y'all expect men to be of this high caliber and high standard and high quality when y'all quality is down here, when your level is down here. But then y'all want these men to want y'all? This is why I talk about self-improvement, ladies. Self-improvement yields better quality person. A good woman makes a good wife, and a good wife makes a good mother, but y'all don't even want to be good women. Y'all don't even want to be women of higher standards because y'all think y'all the creme de la creme. Y'all think y'all have nothing to work on. And you encourage other women to do the same, to be lowlifes, to be degenerates, to over-sexualize yourselves. And you wonder why the men in your circle are dusties and crusties, busted, dusted, and disgusted. And y'all wonder why you keep attracting men with 2-3 baby mamas. Because he want to make you baby mama number 3. Because he sees the type of woman who he knocked up. You match them. You are no better than them. That part, you didn't marry her for a reason. And what about the article we read, y'all? With the tweets. She's a girlfriend, not a wife. Y'all have to act like a wife. It is appropriate for you to act like a wife before you become a wife. You have to show a man that you're a wife. Y'all have to show that man that you're a wife before you get the ring. Y'all want him to make an investment on a portfolio that he knows nothing about. Zero. You just expect him to take you as his wife? What, because you have a vagina? Because you're cute? Because the head ain't good? Because you gave him a little $200? Because you cook? That chicken's still undercooked. Y'all are so freaking shallow. Y'all expect for a man to show you that he's a husband and to show you all the money that he has and to give and give and give of his resources and of him without giving him anything in return. Oh, But I'll do that for you when you make me a wife, when you propose. No, that is not how it works. Y'all have everything so screwed up. Feminism don't help. And y'all cackling, hyena cackling in each other's ears, giving each other bad advice. Anti-hyena squad, she said single women keep women single, and that is a fact. Y'all are taking the wrong advice. Y'all are taking advice from women who can't hold a relationship. She never been in a relationship for more than a year with someone. And you listen to her, yes, queen, yes, go out, yes, wear your assets out, yes, keep doing what you're gonna do. He's just jealous. No, he's not jealous. He's trying to protect his woman. Thank you, Chavez. So, does Dr. Umar blame all black men for this too? Probably. And thank you for being a channel member. Click the join button on the PC, y'all, if you want to put yourself on wife support. Exactly. Being civilized is important to whether you're a wife or not. Right. Hi, DJ Cryo. Thank you for being here with me, sis. I haven't seen you in a while. Y'all want these men to prove themselves to you, but you ain't got to do nothing but lay on your back. That is not enough. Every single female has a vagina. Let's go to Twitter. Let's go to Twitter because I wanted to read some of these comments. I don't know. Wow, y'all. Okay. Someone tweeted, Keke's boyfriend is too poor to have an opinion. Get back on the diapers, nanny. Disgusting. Disgusting. For one, Keke chose him. So maybe to the sisterhood, maybe ask Keke this. Keke, why did you choose such a poor man to make a baby daddy out of? Why did you let a man who's not in your tax bracket, your boyfriend, why did you let him impregnate you? Why did you choose a man who only make a third of what you make, Keke? Sisterhood asked Keke that. While y'all are insulting his income, she chose him. She had a baby by him. Maybe it's because he's who she qualified for. Huh? But y'all don't want to have that conversation. Y'all are in my comments saying, you're encouraging women to shadow, blah, blah, blah. Maybe y'all are bottom of the barrel. Because the women who are not bottom of the barrel aren't even offended by what I say. But instead they're taking in, okay, that was right. Maybe I should self-improve. For the betterment of myself, for the betterment of my current relationship, for my future relationship. The disrespect. But then you'll have something to say about men who date other races. And the thing is, I love black love. My husband is black. I love black love. I celebrate black love. But ladies, you wonder why men don't want you? Your men don't want you because you act like this.
Like I'm just fed the up. I can't take another minute of this bull.
A man commented back to this lady and said, keep this energy when your man is making more than you and you won't have an opinion or say so. I'm convinced that it doesn't matter if the man makes more or doesn't. These women, these females would never be satisfied. When you listen to rhetoric like this, ladies, it encourages you to never be satisfied. Y'all listening to Fox Soul, all these bitter bras who are telling you, don't settle. But what does settling mean? Maybe he's settling for you. Have you thought about that? Maybe you're a little bit too combative for him, but he's dealing with it. Maybe, again, your cooking is bad, but he's dealing with it. He's giving you time. Maybe that Guk 3000 that you like to call it, it really ain't that good. But he loved you. But anyway, the shames, the insults, the guilt are in abundance. And I'm sure they're going to be up in my comments after this live stream. But I do not care. Thank you, Chavez. Just imagine Dr. Umar and Derek Jackson doing a joint podcast instead of Fresh and Fit. We would call them simp and scamming. Thank you, Theo. Mic drop. Bella's cooking. She chose him. Why couldn't she get a man on her level? Because again, that's all she qualified for. That's who she could get. That's who was willing to give her the time. Because men on her level wasn't interested in her coonery, in her buffoonery, in her disrespect. Vivica Fox regrets losing 50, right? She still think about how soft his chocolate skin is and how much of a gentleman he was and how he was masculine and how he was a protector and how he was a provider. 30 years later, she is the ultimate alpha widow because she was strong and independent. She was hot on the scene. She was fine. She was sucking up all of the clout that her little funky attitude of friends and fans and females was given to her. She ate it up. And look at her. Alone. Bitter. Hurt. Sad. Broken. And she's still giving bad advice. I'm trying to catch y'all before y'all get to where Vivica Fox is, before you get to where Taraji P. Henson is. Ladies, y'all are too busy thinking about the here and the now. And y'all are not thinking for the future, toward the future. Use the little bit of foresight that you have. Yes, she fumbled. I mean, like, fumbled bad. And now she's salty. Female in my comments now. You encouraging girls to settle. You encouraging women to settle. First of all, the type of man that these women want is far few and in between as far as their paper. Most, like over 90% of men are not millionaires. Don't even make $500,000 a year. First of all. So I'm actually trying to give them a reality check, not to tell them to settle for a Dusty when she's not a Dusty. Now, if you were Dusty, I'm trying to, that's that on that. But a lot of these women are out here thinking their value is much, 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 much higher than what it is. And when they're told or encouraged to be better, that is when they have an issue with women like me, with women like Mona, with women like Crimson Cure, with women like Chantel Simone, with women like Shay Sade, with women like Danica Maria. Oh, now I'm pandering. Oh, I'm pandering because I'm encouraging women to do better, because I'm encouraging women to respect their man and not to be dressing with their assets out. Because I'm telling women that maybe in order to attract a better quality man, she needs to be better and do better. Y'all are crabs in a freaking barrel. No, sis, don't do better than me. Oh, she trying to rise above me. No, girl, don't settle. No, girl, don't make yourself better. She thinks she all that. You think you better than us. Y'all are crabs in a freaking barrel. Y'all are encouraging men to settle for a combative woman, to settle for a woman who don't want to cook, who don't want to clean, who to work and keep her money and spend all of your money. And you better not expect anything back, and don't ask for sex. Woo! Lord have mercy. Y'all are encouraging men to settle for y'all overweight selves, for your bad attitude and bad spirited self. I am a child of God. But you don't act like one throughout the week. So now I hate women. I hate women because I encourage them to do better. I hate women because I tell them to get their attitudes together. I hate women because I tell them to lose weight. I hate women because I give them a reality check in terms of, hey, you say you want this type of man, but there's not enough of those type of men to go around. And if there were, would they pick you? No, they wouldn't. KEKE said, I wish I had taken more pictures. No respect and no regard for her man. At all. At all. Y'all, every single picture that I have on Instagram, every single picture, my husband's okay with being up there. Because I love him, I cherish him, and I respect him. And in my respecting him, I am showing that I love him. Ladies, men tell you 3 things. How to get him, how to keep him, and how to lose him. Y'all won't even listen to these 3 things. Y'all are too busy in comments saying, you jealous, you jealous because, she out having fun. You jealous because you at home with the baby. Instead of being dope and gassing up your baby mama, you choose to check her. Y'all don't want to be checked. Y'all don't want to be corrected. Y'all don't want to be asked. Y'all don't want to be told. Y'all don't want a talking to at all. There is nothing wrong. Y'all act like he said he didn't want her to go to the concert. No, he just wanted her to dress more modestly. Because she is not a single woman. Because she's a mother. Y'all, I have nothing against a woman wanting to feel and look sexy. I like to feel and look sexy. Pregnant or not, I like to show my curves. I get it. But where is the line? Where's the line when you step into motherhood? Where's the line when you step into companionship with a masculine man? Where is the line for when you become a wife? Where is the line for you wanting to be a wife and you showing that you want to be a wife? Where is it? You wear the uniform at work. You're not wearing nails or not wearing nail polish because you can't have it at work. You follow the rules and regulations of the company you work for. You're there on time. You clock in a few minutes before. You say hi, thank you, you're welcome. You wave. Your customer service is on point for the people who are at work. But you don't even want to listen to the man who you want, who you claim you want, who you want to D you down, who you want to provide for you, who you want to protect you. Y'all don't deserve protection because y'all don't even give simple respect to your man. What is wrong with y'all? Every time someone wants you to self-improve, you're always worried about, well, what is he doing? What is he doing? What are they doing? What about you? What about you? KEKE Plummer's boyfriend said, he tweeted, we live in a generation where a man of the family, again, I wish he said the man, but a man of the family doesn't want his wife and mother to his kids to showcase booty cheeks and to please others. He gets told how much of a hater he is. Let me say this. By this tweet, it sounds like he was probably thinking about marrying KEKE. He made her a mother. He loves her. He cares for her. He wants the best from her or for her. She probably, during pillow talk, she's probably expressed how she wants to be a wife, how, I want you to be my husband, da-da-da. By that tweet, it leads me to believe that there's a possibility that he wants to marry her, or at least wanted to. But since she showed her whole ace, talking about she wish she would have taken more pictures, She might have delayed that proposal, or he might not even marry her at all. I'd be surprised if they stay together after this, because her behavior was disgusting. And for her to say how she wishes she took more pictures, wow, how disrespectful. Ladies, there is nothing wrong with men having standards. There is nothing wrong with your man having standards of you and expectations of you, because especially if he is the provider or whatever, you're going to have expectations for him, or even if he's not the provider or whatever. If y'all making the same amount, whatever example you want to use, you still have expectations for him. And let's honestly go past the whole fact that, okay, he may or may not make more money. At the end of the day, you're with him. You chose him. So that's an irrelevant argument at that point. And since you chose him, you need to have some human decency to consider his wishes of you if you want to keep that man. Ladies, a masculine man is only going to take disrespect so many times for so long. He's only going to take your disciplinary issues for so long. If you're not making a change, if you're not making adjustments, if you're not apologizing, okay, I'm sorry, baby. I didn't realize this, was disrespectful to you or offended you. I will work on it. Just give me time. There's only so long, if you're not even saying things like that, there's only so long he's going to take that. There's only so long that he's going to accept your bottom of the barrel behavior. He's going to explain his expectations. He's going to explain his standards, and he's going to watch and wait and see. And after so long, if you are still displaying disciplinary issues, you lose him. Vivica, because a masculine man is only going to deal with that again for so long. Because I guarantee he's going to be able to find another woman better than you. Yes, I said it. Better than you. There is nothing wrong with having confidence, ladies. But you have to be willing to do the work and the self-improvement. Y'all friends gassing y'all up. Girl, he lost a good one. He ain't upgraded. He ain't be to find another woman like you. He don't want to find another woman like you. Good point, Mona. And that may be true. That's fine. I'm sure she could find another man she could probably get another man. She's KEKE Palmer. But the issue is, a lot of these women out here think they're KEKE. A lot of these women out here think they're Sierra. And they're not. They can get another man, but is he going to be the same caliber of man that she had first? Probably not. Each man she get, he's going to get dustier and dustier. The quality is going to get lower and lower. And I'm not saying these are, going to be a bad man. I'm not saying that. But the level and the caliber of man is going to get lower and lower. And that's when she going to realize 15, 20 years later, if that long, it may not even take that long, she's going to realize, I can't get the man that I want. Why? Because it's you, sis. It's you. It's you. Men are trash. Were they trash while you was on the D? When you was pregnant? Or after the baby? When did they become trash? When did they become dusty? Ladies, when men have standards, when your man has standards or expectations of you, it is best to adhere to them. There's nothing wrong with conversation, but it's all about your delivery. It's all about your response. If you don't agree, ask questions, have a conversation. But don't just resort to disrespect. Don't just resort to combativeness. Don't just resort to disregarding his wishes and what he says. Behavior like that is a part of the reason as to why your relationships don't work. Because you're not willing to listen, you're not willing to learn, you're unteachable. And a masculine man doesn't want an unteachable woman. Unteachable women, they're too difficult to deal with. And they're never satisfied. And they're unwilling to look at themselves and the situation around them. Because everything is about them. Everything is about her. Everything. And that type of woman will never be satisfied. That type of woman will never be satisfied in her 20s, in her 30s, in her 40s, in her 50s, in her 60s. But then she's going to try to start backpedaling. That's when she's going to start her 60s. That's when she's going to start thinking about, well, maybe, Vivica, maybe I should have listened. He really was a good man. He really was just trying to tell me and give me pointers in things that I can do better. He was only trying to help me become better. Ladies, if your man comes to you with correction or an expectation or a criticism, it's because he's looking at you from the outside. Sometimes we don't always know what our flaws are. We don't always know how our attitude is stank. We don't always realize how our demeanor and things change when maybe we're corrected or whatever the case is. A part of what comes with a man's masculinity and his provision is shaping and improving you. And you have to be willing to accept that. That is what comes with a masculine man. And there's beauty in that.